What's up, y'all? I hope everyone's having a wonderful day, afternoon, evening, depending on where you are watching from. I need to get some more Palo Santo. Yes. Wonderful day. Let's see what's going on in the energy. Thank you guys so much for the likes, the subscribes, the shares, the follows on IG here and on Threads. Appreciate you guys mucho. If you would like to donate, you can do that at my Cash App Heyoka1212. Same way it's spelled here. If you are looking for a personal reading or spiritual guidance, I have a lot of things I'm offering on my website, heyoka1212.net. And that is where you can find me. I'm also on Pop Call for quick questions. But for fuller readings, definitely book through the website. All right, let's hop into it, y'all. Holy Spirit, what does the Divine Collective need to know at this time? What does the Divine Collective need to know at this time? 144. Let's see what's going on. See what's going on. Adventure, the Miser, conditioning reverse, traveling. Okay. So someone is on the move or planning to be on the move. There's definitely an energy of expansion, wanting to go different places, try new things. 212 could be significant. Excitement coming in. New energy, new environments, new places. The Miser. Okay, so somebody could be watching, trying to confine you in some kind of way, trying to take from you. They could be evil-eyeing you. 234 when I looked up. Okay, so some sort of energy is lingering in the background. And we got conditioning reverse. So some type of old way of thinking or old perspective or old way of understanding something. You could have done away with that. You're adopting a new perspective, new belief system, breaking free of whatever limiting beliefs that you may have had. There's a lion here in the midst of like sheep. So maybe something about keeping yourself small. 311 and 313 could be significant. You're no longer keeping yourself small, or you're recognizing your worth. You're recognizing that you may be different from a lot of the people that you've been around. 324. And there's no reason to like hold yourself back or maybe do what other people around you are doing all the time or something. Yeah. Show me more. Yeah, change. I said it's like definitely energy of change. Something fresh, something new. Coming out of some type of wheel or cycle, like some type of repetitive energy where you just kind of go through the motions. I'm also getting you have a mastery over different aspects of yourself. So I'm definitely getting an energy of somebody who's lowing. I was about to say learning and growing, and then I got lowing. I don't know. Damn, somebody could be really trying to get your attention because somebody is just blowing the fuck out of their horn right now. Somebody could be very in your face, even if they're not physically in front of you. Somebody's definitely trying to, I don't know, I feel like there could be somebody looking and seeing you go through this transformation, this breakthrough, this change, and trying to interfere rather, in some kind of way. Some type of really distracting, annoying energy. Yeah, you have mastery over yourself. You've attained some type of wisdom. Also the ability to thrive in stressful situations or different types of environments or something like that. You're very adaptable. Like you've proven yourself as far as like what you're able to deal with, what you're able to do or something. Yeah, experiencing, right. Like you're somebody 505 when I looked up. You're somebody with a lot of life experience. You've gained a lot of wisdom. This is giving me hermit energy. Like you're someone who, like, you know what to do for yourself. You don't really need anybody else to kind of dictate that to you. That could be bothering somebody for someone here. You're the type of person that learns from your experiences and you integrate new information, new awareness. And that's allowing you to maybe see the bigger picture or view life from a bigger lens. Especially if like previously you would kind of just go through your day-to-day routine, do the same thing all the time. That was just what you were accustomed to. I feel like you're feeling more comfortable with just completely changing everything. Maybe you're from a close-knit community where that's not as common or something like that. But yeah, you want to experience life. Possibilities in reverse, okay? Okay. Clinging to the past. Yeah, see, okay. Clinging to the past. So someone here is trying to break through to a new season of just everything I've already mentioned, but there's something holding them back, whether it's you or somebody else with this miserly energy. I feel like it's very clear that you can have something, like something is available to you. Whether it's like somebody actually offering you, hey, here's this opportunity that I'm giving you, or if it's just as simple as, okay, the cage is not actually locked, like you can just walk out and do whatever. It's kind of like you know, like people post nowadays of themselves just doing unorthodox things and saying, hey, I just remembered I have free will. I think I saw a video of somebody like frying eggs sitting in like a computer desk chair, 707, and they were like, me making use of my free will. Like literally you can do whatever. 7-Eleven. There's not as many constraints as we perceive or as we put on ourselves. So you could be aware of like, hey, I can do all these things, but there's something here with this clinging to the past. I feel, yeah, 727, I feel a connection definitely between this miser here and this clinging to the past, especially since because there's all of these colorful jewels here and there's this colorful box here around somebody's like mind maybe. I feel like you could have somebody else influencing you even if that person is not present. But let me see what's going on here. Because somebody's trying to block this, like I said, whether it's your own limited perspective or somebody else. Let me see. Okay. Compromise in reverse. Okay, so 8-11. Somebody does not want to compromise. This could be a partnership. The bird in reverse. Comparison reverse. No comparison. This could be somebody you're connected to that's unwilling to allow you to have more freedom. This doesn't have to be a romantic partner. That's the most obvious, obviously. But this could be any type of attachment here. Somebody's inflexible. I kind of got this energy yesterday. And whoever you are, yeah, this is given like freeloader here. Look at, you see this person on this person's back, like pointing, like, oh, onward, onward, doggy. Like somebody wants to ride your back or like tell you what to do or take advantage of you, use you, harvest your energy. 9-11 could be significant. And this person that this person is riding on looks very exhausted and tired and unfulfilled. This came in reverse though, so whoever this is getting dropped. Whoever this person is that maybe wants to use you, 929, you're going to be kicking this person to the curb. Either because there's no comparison between what you could have maybe by yourself or with someone else even, and what you have currently with this person. Let me get a few more and then I'm going to go into the tarot. Show me more. Fucking sorry, I'm not taking all of those. I'm gonna take this one. Trust. Okay, so Spirit is wanting you to know, even though what you're stepping into may look like uncharted territory, because I'm definitely getting an energy of like, you're not used to new things. You're used to what you know. I'm going to reshuffle all of those that fell out and just take one at a time. But this one I'm going to keep. Maybe you've been in a partnership or a connection for a long time, and I feel like this person could have a hold on you psychologically. With this clinging to the past, there's like specifically something to do with your mindset here. That there's a person here, this miserly person. This could be an abusive partner or just a very controlling, domineering sort of energy around you. You're being asked to, 1044 when I looked up, you're being asked to stop listening to whatever, like either literally stop listening to this person if they're talking to you, or like learn to recognize this person's voice or influence in your head and purposely like alchemize it, like challenge whatever perspectives they've kind of planted in your mind about you, about what's possible for you, because somebody doesn't want you to feel like you can have things, like you can live your life independently. This is someone who wants to project lack or limitation, maybe so they could take advantage of you or just keep you stuck somehow. Yeah, we got celebration in reverse. I'll take this one. Celebration in reverse. Somebody I feel like knows that the minute you disconnect from them, or just in general, you're going to have a lot of people that really like you, or you're going to be happy. Somebody doesn't want your life to be fulfilling, just to put it straight. Like, I feel like maybe someone gets a lot of benefits from being connected to you, and they know that if you leave them behind, your life is definitely going to improve, and maybe theirs not as much or something like that, or this is what's happened. Okay, yep, breakthrough. So whatever this binding energy is, you're breaking through it. 12-12 could be significant. Yeah, you could get angry. For some of you, because I tell people, anger gets a bad rap. Anger is literally a catalyst. Anger is a transitionary emotion. Like, if you want to get out of some shit, you have to kind of break through anger. You have to release that. That's kind of like, I think of it as like the bridge. Everybody says, oh, the heart chakra is the abundance chakra. Like, you have to be in the heart center. Yeah, but to even really get in the heart center for yourself, or really others, right? Like, in general, you have to, all the things that are blocking that or keeping you small, you have to get angry and break through that stuff. That's the energy you could be in. Or you doing that, you breaking through whatever this is, asserting yourself, standing your ground, standing on business. That's what's bringing this new beginning in. Understanding in reverse. I feel like somebody here has been too nice. And that's a lot of us. A lot of us went through that. Or a lot of us have to learn that. Those, if you resonate with the term empath, or just like you're just a kind person, or you like to help people, 1331, stop being so understanding. I feel like your understanding is keeping you small. Like, don't become an asshole, obviously, but like, find that in between of where, like, yeah, I'm a kind person, but you're not going to play with me either. Like, I feel like you're kind of figuring that out now, or that's what you need to do. Stop being so nice. Yeah, because you see, okay, look at this card. You see here how this one bird is like flying outside here, and there's one over here on these 1404. There's one here kind of stuck behind these bars, but there is an opening here or something. This could be a situation where, like, there's just a, okay, so you know how sometimes you'll have a person around you that they're not necessarily toxic or mean to you, like they don't mistreat you, but they're just kind of like a weight. Like, for every solution or idea, this person has a problem, or they have some reason why it's not going to work, or, oh, you know, they always have something negative to say. This is like a Debbie Downer kind of energy for some of you, like to where you could be like, hey, let's go out and travel, let's do all these things. 144 and 1441 is definitely significant. you could be like, hey, let's go out and do all these things. I have all these ideas. Let's try, even down to like small things. Like, let's try a new restaurant. Somebody could just be very stuck in their ways. Like, they don't want to ascend. They don't want to. Somebody just wants to stay in their confinement and they want you to stay there with them or something. But you're not trying to do that. I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you're very much tired of this stale. Something feels very stale. Maybe boring, like just feeling trapped. But it's like, it has to do with, again, it's like, I don't feel like you're physically trapped anywhere. Whoever I'm talking to, like I had a reading recently, and I've had readings before where like I can tell somebody is physically being confined in some type of chaotic situation. This is not the case for whoever I'm talking to. Whoever I'm talking to, you can leave. Literally what's blocking you, or what you're perceiving as blocking you, is whatever this mental thing is influenced by this other person, I feel like. Or them using your empathy against you. So like if you're feeling guilt, or like, oh, well, you know, I can't leave this person behind because they're my so-and-so, or we've known each other forever, or like they've done, or I've, you know, maybe they'll change, or whatever you're telling yourself that's keeping yourself in this, connected to this person, is not really going anywhere. I think you know that. Morality reverse. Okay. So I'm getting to, yeah, that could go into you could have very inflexible moral standards for yourself. And I always talk about that with people. Like, listen, yes, be a decent person, but this whole, oh my God, I stepped on a crack. You know, everyone's back in the world is gonna break. Like, some of you are overly critical of yourselves, and there's no real basis for it, and it actually keeps you bound. Like, it serves no other purpose. It doesn't make you happier. It doesn't make other people respect you more. It just keeps you small and confined. I feel like for someone here, you gotta let yourself live a little bit. But this could also have to do with this other person. This person here that could be controlling you, or again, I want to say perceived, because they're not, I feel like this person doesn't actually have power. I feel like that's how you're seeing it. Maybe because of how they present themselves, someone trying to act like they're in charge, 1717, or they just, yeah, I feel like, okay, I definitely feel like here someone has psychologically broken you down to feel as if you are dependent on them when they may not even actually add any value to your life. To be honest. Or someone here, this could be somebody with authority over you, or this could be a person who claims to have some type of morality, like a moral position or something like that. This could be like a pastor, or just a relative that holds a high authority position in your family or something like that, a parent or whoever, or even like a partner, like I said. Someone that likes to dictate and pretend to be a certain way, have a certain moral standard, but they don't really have that. This person is toxic. And I think maybe you're getting tired of playing their game or pretending as if they're not toxic, and you're seeing it and you're just really wanting to get out of the situation. Take what resonates. But also, this person could be, like, even if that second situation is yours, this person could be utilizing some type of strict, rigid moral standards to kind of keep you from leaving and living your life. So that's like them, like say you say, okay, I want to pursue photography and I want to travel to Germany, and, you know, I found this really cool, whatever the reason, because you can do whatever the fuck you want. This person cannot tell you what to do. I feel like you're a grown adult, but like, it could be something like that. And then they say, well, no, because you have to be here for the family dinners every Sunday, and you're supposed to, like, in the, you know, the Bible says this, or whatever the case is. Somebody's like wielding some type of standard over you that's making you feel like you can't do certain things, or you're doing this to yourself. Sharing in reverse. Maturity, yes. So, okay, ooh, hold on 1 second, y'all. There's always one that falls. Okay. Maturity, right. So this is given like someone that either knew you since you were a child, or someone, there could be an age difference here. This could be someone who's older than you, so maybe there's some type of power dynamic that you're perceiving. Or this is someone that met you during a time where you weren't as knowledgeable, or you weren't as, because like I said earlier, there's some type of growth or mastery here. You're someone who has been learning and working on themselves and practicing the introspection, and you've come to a place of awareness of like, hey, whatever I've been doing, I actually don't need to be doing, and I could be doing so much more, and I could be doing things that I actually enjoy that are more aligned with me. There's a level of maturity you've reached, and this person sees that. Maybe they feel like you've outgrown them, or maybe you're seeing like, okay, I've outgrown this situation. I've outgrown this person. I don't actually need to be here anymore. But somebody has an issue with that, because they can't manipulate you if you have a certain amount of wisdom or awareness and maturity. This is like somebody who wants to keep you like a child, either physically, either like they've known you since you were a child, or like mentally they want you to be in this very immature, passive, I can get them to do whatever I want them to type of energy. Going with the flow. Yeah, 2055 could be significant, 255 could be significant. Somebody sees that you could be just listening to your own intuition, or just kind of going the way just relaxing. Maybe somebody wants you to be stressed out about something. Especially like, I know this is not everybody's situation, but especially like if you come from a strict religious environment where, okay, you can't sit the wrong way or else you're like the devil and God is going to punish you. It's like that type of thing. Somebody wants you to constantly be worried about how they perceive you, or how some type of external force perceives you or your life, to where you're worried about just living your life and doing things that you enjoy. 133. But I feel like you're not in that energy. You've broken through something, and now you're like, no, I can just relax. Like, I don't have to police every aspect of how I'm presenting or how I'm behaving. Sharing in reverse. Maybe I feel like you could be holding back from this person now. Like if you were giving to this person, yeah, because I told you, this freeloader energy, burden in reverse, this person just like riding your back and telling you what to do. And they could have been 2202 could be significant. And they could have been taking your money or your resources too. Because you see how this person looks very wealthy and like dictating and riding this other person's back, and this person down here looks like bummy, like they don't have any, like their clothes, they're kind of like wearing like a sack, they look tired, they look malnourished. 2222, somebody could have been taking advantage of your resources, your finances, maybe because you were vulnerable, or like, again, like you were young. Yeah, you stopped giving to this person, or like either you actually cut them off from like your accounts, depending on your situation, or you just stopped helping them, or you stopped being as nice, or you're a lot more withholding about the things that you're doing. And that's definitely a good idea. Like if you have this type of energy around you where they're always in your business, they're policing everything you do, they're always being negative, talking, lack or negativity over your life plans, things like that, definitely stop telling them things. Because the minute you do that, you're going to start to see like what you don't share with everybody is protected. 316. So you could just not be telling this person things. This is the type of person that could be like asking you a bunch of questions to know what you got going on, or like watching your money. But yeah, you're sticking up for yourself, whoever this is. You could have went off on somebody and told them like, look, I'm done with this or whatever. Somebody knows you're not going to deal with them at all very soon, because you're pulling back and they can feel this. Consciousness, because you're aware. Again, 234. You're tapped in. You have developed some type of mastery. I'm also getting to like, if this is the type of person to make you irritated, or like bait you into having arguments, or bait you into having to defend yourself against them as if they're an authority on you. Confirmation. They can't do that anymore. Like, you could be moving in a very stoic energy. 411. Like, maybe this is a situation where somebody would like put you down or talk to you crazy, talk to you like you're their child. This could actually be your parent, but obviously not for everybody. If this is a situation where somebody would just say whatever they want to you, like no regard for respect, you could have been very reactive before, because you viewed this person as an authority. They had some type of psychological control over you. That's not the case anymore. I feel like now someone could be even ramping up the insults or like talking to you worse. 244. Because they know you're just, you don't care anymore. Or they know you don't take them seriously anymore. Somebody realizes that even if you're still physically present in the space with them, you have completely disconnected and detached. Like you're somewhere else. So you definitely could be feeling like you've jumped timelines. This person is a non-factor. Like they're just not relevant anymore to you. And they could feel you pulling away. Yep. Because we got this Fool energy and the Sorrow energy. 515, definitely a change happening here. So if you haven't walked away yet, this person knows you're planning to. And they're feeling very sad. Sorrow, 2525. This is definitely giving energy if you just outgrown something. This doesn't resonate for you anymore. Transformation. Yep. You're a new person now. Ascended Master energy. Whatever this was, it might have been cute at one point, or, you know, it was tolerable, or you really felt like this is someone that you needed to be aligned with, or they were helping you, or whatever the case. It's like someone trying to force you back into the energy of like student or child, or when you've outgrown them and your previous version. Like there's no need for that. And they're maybe taking it personally or whatever, or you just realize this person is just selfish, or they're like taking advantage of you, taking your stuff. Like this person maybe, for some of you, it's just as simple as like this person, you thought they had a certain level of integrity and morality, and now you're finding out they don't, and you're not going to continue to deceive yourself. Because I feel like this person has given you reasons to not want to deal with them anymore. 636, sorry. I always forget. Let me see what comes out in the tarot. Show me more on this energy. Justice. This is your justice to get away from this selfish ass person. Page of Cups here. Justice, Page of Cups, 9 of Pentacles reverse, 7 of Swords reverse, 2 of Swords reverse. Yeah, you're no longer confused about the role that this person is playing in your life. You know that they're a thief. You know that they're selfish. You know that they're just an energy vampire. Because for some of you, this person wasn't actually stealing money, inheritance, or resources. For some of you, they were just stealing time and energy. Like I'm telling you, it's like this is like a log energy. Like somebody just sits there. Like I'm saying, like it's not even necessarily like an outright like narcissistic person. I'm definitely getting that too for some of you. This could just be a person that just doesn't want to do anything. Like every day is the same, or like they're just not. It's just different. I mean, for a person that is okay with just not just having the same kind of day-to-day, you know, life, that works. But I feel like you're someone who wants more, and this person doesn't want more, or they don't want you to have more. Page of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you cut your losses, or you're going to. This is justice for you. Someone could be trying to, let me get some more on this. Somebody feels like they're losing access to whatever they took too, though. Like if they actually did steal something. But they could be trying to hurry up and do something so that you don't leave them. What is this? 5 of Wands, King of Wands reverse, 3 of Swords reverse. I'm definitely getting like a mean sort of energy, like somebody like trying, just ramping up the insults now that they know you're detached. Oh, why can't I pick up this damn card? Sorry, y'all. Page of Wands, 9 of Swords. Yeah. Okay, I'm definitely getting that this is a person that they just didn't appreciate you when they had you. This is someone that needs to control things. And I've been talking about this energy. This has been the case for a lot of us, just in a general sense. People that didn't realize that we were doing what we were doing for them because we wanted to. Like, so this is like someone that can't just take a favor or a nice gesture. They have to like psychologically trick themselves and you and other people into thinking that someone did something for them because they're the shit or because they made them do it. It's like this person was ego tripping. King of Wands reversed and then the Five of Wands here. Sorry. So maybe like arguing, this could even be like someone that was with you but making a comparison between you and them. So if this is like a partner, for example, this is like someone that would try to say, oh, I love you, but then be jealous of you and try to mess up things for you too. Confirmation. It's like, who needs that type of stress around? Like, if you don't like me, why are you here? Is that type of energy. This person is upset now because they know that you're on to better things. Yeah, they didn't appreciate you. These people are gonna learn, man. This is the season. And you're completely detached. Like, you don't care anymore. 3111 could be significant, or just 111, new cycle. Like, I feel like that's maybe how somebody kept you on this string, like maybe wanting you to wait for them to get better, or like wanting you to believe that they would improve when they had no intentions of doing so, or just not being engaged, not being invested. Maybe you even saw that somebody was jealous. Maybe you even 143. Both of those could be significant. You could even saw that somebody was jealous and you just like try to look past it or ignore it because you understood deep down this person has some type of issues. But now you realize, like, because of mastery, because of self-respect, because of awareness, even if this person has issues, that doesn't mean I'm supposed to look past them. It doesn't mean I'm supposed to look at the reason that they're behaving that way. The behavior is the behavior. Like 321, this person could definitely be trying to get your attention, because all of these sirens out here, wow. Oh, gosh. And somebody could want to mess things up for you, because the way these cards are coming out is what they're doing. This is what they get. Empress here. You could be divine feminine. Yeah, I feel like you were very loving to this person. You gave a lot. You got the Emperor here. Okay. Maybe for some of you, this is a partner that you're leaving, and you're meeting like your divine counterpart because you're just tired of being taken advantage of, drained. You're tired of the lack of effort, the bullying, the disrespect, what is this? 4 of Swords reverse. 6 of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, this person could have been doing the bare minimum, breadcrumbing you. I feel like you were doing a lot to try to appease this person. 33. Trying to gain their approval. And they were still giving you their ass to kiss, confirmation. And now you don't care. You could have been losing sleep, stressing, like, why is this person treating me like this? Da 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 da. Now you're aware. You've ascended. You would not. I feel like this is not something you would ever show up for again. And I feel like this person knows now. Like, this is the type of person you only choose to deal with when you're operating from a state of darkness or a deficit of self-love. Now that you're no longer in that, now that you're no longer there, you physically don't need to be there either. Someone knows that you're out the door or you're not coming back if you've already left. What is this? Awakening. Yeah, you've awakened. to the mess that you were in. I just heard 34, 34. Yeah. Okay, so if you look at this here, there's like all these people laying here, 34, 44, with their blindfolds on. This could be a situation where the person you were connected to in whatever capacity is very high profile, and it's like you're the only one that can see them accurately. Yeah. Like I mentioned earlier that for some of you, this could be a pastor or something. Maybe this pastor was stealing from you, stealing from people in the church, or maybe this person just publicly, and it would make sense, as if the King of Wands reversed, narcissistic type of energy, publicly they have a very good reputation, but like maybe you know this person more intimately than other people do, and you can see all the bullshit behind the scenes. But either way, you've awakened to whatever something is, and you doing that is bringing in a new beginning for you. Knight of Wands here. Yeah, I feel like you definitely had to stand up for yourself. Enough is enough. Like make moves, especially if maybe you were financially dependent on this person, like maybe identifying how to start establishing something for yourself. What is this? 9 of Wands. Yeah, I'm definitely getting that this is someone you lived with for some of you. So I feel like one day you maybe could have just got up and decided, you know, I'm tired of living in a stressful environment. 616, like, especially if you are the type of person, like, it is important to you to make sure you put effort into people and to not give up on people and to try and to do your best. Maybe you're religious, maybe you just have a strict moral code for yourself, like I said. I think you realize, like, okay, I've been through enough pain, I've proven myself enough, you know, maybe this is not that I'm not a good person, maybe it's just that this person cannot be pleased, they cannot be helped. It's like once you realize you're putting energy behind something and it's having no, 654, it's showing no effect, you owe it to yourself to detach. And I feel like that's what you did. You could have just come to the realization, like, okay, I'm not going to continue to stay in this stressful environment, this stressful situation. Yeah, Ace of Swords. You got the hell out of there. You said, you know what? Enough is enough. 7-11. I see the truth now. You stopped lying to yourself, maybe, about what this is. Whether, like I said, this is just an outright avoidant person, a narcissistic person, a user, an abuser, someone who's just a drain, negative Nancy. Once the truth is out there, it can't be denied. I feel like you needed to see something, though, and you saw it. Or you needed to just stop trying to paint something over. Because I feel like you were trying to view something through rose-colored glasses, and it just wasn't benefiting you to do that at all. What is all of this? Ah, sugar. Ugh. So one thing I don't like about certain cards is they just slide everywhere. Okay. I'm going to pick these up. Knight of Cups. What is this? 5 of Cups reverse. The High Priestess reverse. 2 of Wands. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm telling you, the minute you leave, things are going to trend upward for you. Things are getting way better now. High Priestess reverse. I think you were ignoring your own intuition here. 6 of Wands reverse. Hold on. Just dropped a bunch of these on the floor. Yeah, this person don't want to be left behind. They could be gaslighting you, telling you like, oh no, it's not, I'm not mistreating you when you were there. Like, maybe somebody could have showed up and just brought you flowers randomly. I just got that for somebody. But yeah, lots of trying to change things, present you with gifts because they know you have something better. I feel like I saw the Emperor and the Empress. Definitely if this is like an ex-partner, you have a new person coming in. Ace of Wands, the World reverse, 8 of Cups reverse. Yeah, they don't want to be left behind. I feel like this person is realizing now what they're losing. This is the type of person that withheld affection on purpose to see if you would like crawl over to try to get some. Definitely breadcrumbing energy. For some of you, you may not even have been interacting with this person. Like, you may not have been together with them. Maybe you were like trying to see, like you could have been in the talking phase and something just wasn't progressing. And maybe the person would just like come get some energy from you and dip. Like, if you notice yourself getting tired or things falling through, or you just not like getting things not going the way you're expecting, it could have had something to do with this person. I'm getting canceled celebrations or things like that. Like, if you were telling somebody your plans and it could have been this person. But they want to come back now. Or they block you from leaving. Death reverse. This, like I said, this person is be jealous of you, like a hater. Or this is a situation where like you didn't see yourself accurately and there was no reason for you to be talking to this person in the first place. This one that was King of Wands. In King of Wands reverse energy, you're coming out as either the Empress or the Emperor. This person was never on your level to begin with, but you were just, I don't know why you were dealing with them. Maybe you felt like Queen of Pentacles, this is where you're supposed to be. Maybe you just felt like everyone deserves a fair. The whole thing about like, oh, well, you know, let me humble myself. Listen, that shit for time. You get to a point where you actually are that bitch, or you are him or her, 41, you're going to have to start saying, yeah, I'm him or her. I actually am too good for this experience. Like, that's where you're at. I feel like 414. Three of Wands. Traveling. I saw the travel card earlier. For some of you, you're just going to up and leave. Four of Cups. Yeah, I'm telling you, this person could be trying to bring something in now, and you're putting your hand up like, no, I'm good. I actually know my worth now. I know I deserve way better than this. Whatever funky little cup this person is offering. What is this? Eight of Pentacles. Manifestations, putting things in the sun. Somebody knows you're literally sailing off into the sun. For some, you booked a plane ticket and dipped, or like that's the plan, or like you have big things ahead of you. Somebody's just not supposed to be there with you. Yeah, your future is bright as hell. You see at the infinity sign here, and this full spectrum of colors. Your limit is like this 432. Your limit is like beyond whatever this person could even conceptualize, or whatever they could offer you, or whatever. It's just not. Yeah, this person was maybe supposed to teach you a brief lesson about stepping into your power and truly loving yourself, and you were just supposed to keep going. They were not supposed to be a permanent fixture on this walk. Seven of Pentacles. I'm telling you, everything is gonna flourish now that this person is out the way. You're gonna meet people that are aligned with you. See this? People that are actually on your level, that you're gonna be able to share your ideas with. 43, especially if this is the type of person that would like every idea or like goal, anything that you share with this person could have been very like, oh, that's stupid, or that's not gonna work, or it just would constantly falling through, stealing energy. You're not gonna deal with that going forward. 4404, you're being divinely supported. You're gonna see your fruits actually start to develop. But this stagnant energy had to go. Yeah, this person was a burden. Listen, because I get so many people commenting like, oh, I don't wish that on anybody. Or people be like, they're not a burden. They're just, listen, you're still in that energy of needing to speak badly about people that were toxic to you. Over here, we don't care. If they are burdened, they are burdened. The card said it. I didn't say it, right? Some of you guys, I don't know. I don't wish bad on anybody. I just hope that they get, listen, that's completely up to them. Whether or not they change is up to them. We calling it how we see it. This person was a burden to you. That's it. I mean, if that still feels too mean, then, you know, I don't know. I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you're out of that energy of, oh, I just can't be mean. Or you're prioritizing yourself now. This is the era to be selfish. Everybody that's moving forward is moving with selfishness now. Now, selfish doesn't mean we treat people like crap. I don't know why people keep drawing that, trying to make that what that means. That's not what that means. Six of Swords. Yeah. You're like, you know what? Fuck this. If I gotta go it alone, then that's what I'm gonna do. And for some of you, that's what you're supposed to be doing, at least right now. Maybe you're not supposed to be attached to like a partner, or like definitely you don't need a mentor, or whoever this person is that's trying to be like on your back controlling things. You don't need this person. Oh, there is other people here. So for some of you, like I said, for some of you, this is not a partner for everybody. For some of you, this is like a pastor or like a mentor, or like somebody that's close to you or your family. You could be picking up you and your family and just moving. Like, you know what? I've invested enough in this church. I've invested enough time in whatever this is. We're going forward and we're going to improve our lives. It just depends on your situation, of course. But yeah, you're leaving, whatever this is. Ace of Cups. And blessings are coming in now. I feel like you could have been getting a lot of intuitive hits, like I said. With the High Priestess reverse too, you could have been warned for a while about whoever this was or whatever this was. And now, because you're listening to yourself, to the universe, things are improving. Five of Pentacles. What is this Five of Pentacles? The Moon. The Hierophant. Yeah. Let me see something here. Queen of Cups reverse. I think for some of you, this person didn't want you to know what they were doing behind the scenes, like this shadowy sort of Ten of Cups. Yeah, happiness. Alignment. So if this is you and your family together, whatever external influence that was blocking that for you is being removed, or you're being called to exit something. If this is just you, you're going to be fulfilled in whatever way that looks. For some of you, you have a new partner once this other person was moved out the way. But I feel like you could be very intuitive yourself. You could be picking up on the regrets that this person feels. Or you could have picked up on the fact that they were doing things to block you. See how this Five of Pentacles, this person is like digging this hole? This is given like gold digger energy. And I don't mean that in the stereotypical sense of again, literally trying to take your money, or like somebody siphoning energy. That's what I'm saying. Like somebody who knows that you're supposed to do great things. They don't feel like they can do that, or they're jealous or whatever, but they're attaching to you to get this. And you could have picked up on it. This person could have been trying to conceal this. The Hierophant. I feel like you're somebody who's very tapped in. You just had to stop playing small and second guessing yourself. Because I feel like you know exactly what time it is. The Magician reverse. Yeah, like somebody was doing actual things to block you. So if that's your situation, definitely the minute this person gets out of Dodge and this energy is cleared, expect what you're supposed to have to come in. You are showing up as a Hierophant. So you've done a lot of work on yourself. It's given like, if you detach from people, they feel it. They feel that shit. You could be hearing people like from the past whispering to you. Like not whispering literally, but like you be picking up on telepathic or energy. People just having thoughts of sadness, sorrow, or I should have done this. Or you can physically pick up on that stuff. Eight of Swords. The Hanged One reversed. I feel like this is someone that maybe thought they could play you or you would be an easy mark, and they're realizing that you're not, and they're bound now because they've been blocked out of your energy. 49-49. But you're supposed to be in the Ten of Pentacles energy and the Ten of Cups energy. The Devil reverse, Temperance reverse, Queen of Swords reverse. Yeah, this is a very toxic sort of energy. Unbalanced because you're no longer there. You see how this hand, somebody has lost contact with you. Or they've lost access to your energy. And they're angry. They're just going to have to get over it. You figured out this person was toxic and you left. Or you cut them off. The Lover's reverse. I said it. So definitely strong toxic partner energy. Or like I said, somebody that was mirroring you, trying to become a potential partner. You realize that this is a waste of time, or you were leaking energy dealing with this person. Let me get a few times, letters. I really got to separate this deck. Okay. Strong energy of change. You'll be seeing 5 and 1 a lot. I feel like if you stay in that energy of like knowing that you are the Emperor or the Empress and not settling for anything that's like not on that level, you'll be just fine. But I do feel like, again, someone here is very concerned about being nice. 51-51, even with people that don't deserve it. So that can be a hindrance if you don't check that. Give me some more on this. Something significant about the letter C. Something significant about 11 o'clock. Letter B. Letter R. Something significant about Thursday. Something could have happened yesterday. 4 o'clock. Things may be changing by August. G. Or you'll be like in your new life by August. Something about nighttime. Within 5 years. M. K. P. So if you have something you're trying to build, expect it to take off within 5 years. Springtime. Okay. Spring is around the corner. Friday. Distant past. C. First quarter moon. K. 6 o'clock. February. Okay. Q. Letter X. Wednesday. December. Distant future. H. Something significant about autumn. July. Jesus. Something significant about the new moon. Got within 6 months. Letter I. And I'm going to leave it there. I hope this was helpful. If you would like a personal reading, visit my website, hayoka1212.net. I also have other services on there as well. Feel free to email me if you have any questions, and have a great day, guys. Bye.